this story is a little depressing, and if you feel like you're sensitive and you don't want to hear something sad on Mother's Day, just don't listen to it, or listen to it tonight or tomorrow. So anyway, I have a former neighbor that I stay in touch with through social media, etc. And she recently turned 70 years old, and God bless her, at the age of 69, she remarried for the third time. She had one child, a son, and one grandchild, a granddaughter, in college. And she was a very young mother. She recently turned 70, and I believe her son was about 55, so she was a teenage mother. Anyway, when I lived in that neighborhood, her son sometimes stayed at her house when he wasn't with, I guess, his baby mama or whatever. And so we were acquainted with the son, and he was a very sweet, kind, caring, helpful person. I remember one time myself and my older son were carrying out a large, bulky piece of furniture to leave in the driveway to give away, Facebook Marketplace. And he was walking down the block towards the mailbox, and he saw us and immediately ran over to us to help us carry the furniture. He didn't need to do that, but that's the type of person he was. And I said was, past tense. He appeared to be in good health, but I know he had some sort of injury. And I just found out yesterday that almost a month ago to the day, he passed away. What happened was the mother was celebrating her 70th birthday, and her and a bunch of people she knew, including her granddaughter, went down to New Orleans to Bourbon Street. The son and the new husband stayed behind, though. So anyway, she was putting things on social media. They got there, showing the hotel, and they unpacked, and the dinner the first night in the restaurant. So I was looking at it, and then all of a sudden, we see that there's an emergency, and no sooner than she got there and was there the first night that her and her granddaughter had to fly back. I thought maybe it was the new husband. Now, I saw all of this after, almost a month after everything happened. So then, when you're following the storyline, she comes back and her son has passed away. Don't know what happened, and I'm not going to ask because it's none of my business, but it was a sudden, unexpected death on the tail end of her 70th birthday while she's celebrating on Bourbon Street in New Orleans with her one and only grandchild. The shock and the grief and everything. And this woman has been going through hell. I think that she's just losing her mind. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? And now today is Mother's Day, and it's got to be terrible for her. And I'm glad that she has a husband there to be with her, and hopefully her granddaughter. So anyway, the trip was cut short very tragically. And I mention this because people get into all these family dynamics about things. You don't know what's going to happen and when and to who. So you celebrate any relationship you have with someone you care about every day. Don't wait until Mother's Day or Father's Day or a birthday or Christmas or Thanksgiving, because you never know when it's going to happen and to who. Sometimes it's the youngest person in the family that passes away first, not the matriarch of the family. So I'm sorry to be a bummer on Mother's Day. Everyone enjoy the day. Bye.